We are living in a time where the real estate market is hotter than ever, buzzing with innovation and change. And what better way to stay ahead of the game than hearing from the expert themselves? Hello and welcome to our in-depth exploration of the vibrant world of real estate. I am your host Shipra, and today we shine a spotlight on the minds behind the landmarks that define our skyline. We are delighted to host Mr. Bhavik Bhandari, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Ashwin Sheth Group, who has been at the forefront of transforming Mumbai's landscape. So grab a coffee as we dive into the latest trends, challenges, and opportunities that are shaping the future of real estate. A very warm welcome to you, Mr. Bhavik. Let's begin from the start. Ashwin Sheth Group has a rich legacy of over 35 years. How has this journey been?
First of all, let me thank you, Shipra and Magicbricks for having me here. It's been a great journey. 35 years is a huge, long time. I think the brand has evolved and have seen multiple ups and downs and have become more stronger, better, and a larger brand. The journey started when the founder, chairman, Mr. Ashwin Sheth, thought of creating lifestyle brands for people, for aspiration of people who wants to live in this kind of a product. And he has been very clear that a good product design will definitely last for long because people don't buy homes for a year or two. They cherish their life. It's a very important part of their lifestyle. And in this journey of last 35 years plus, we have created significant landmarks. Some of them is like the Beaumont in Prabhadevi, which is one of the most talked about project in the entire country, or whether it's the Viviana Mall, which is the most sought after and the largest mall in the Thane, or whether to look at Sheth at Avalon, which is a signature boutique luxury product in Thane. There have been multiple cases where the brand. The good exciting part of the journey was the stint in international market in Dubai, where the group completed 4 projects, and it was a landmark development for a developer from Mumbai. So that's been the journey. This year has been extremely aggressive. Our objective is to grow 3x from the last year. A lot of land acquisitions have happened. Multiple launches will happen this year. We will become from a boutique brand to a pan MMR region brand. We are also exploring other growth corridors like Bangalore, Delhi, Pune. So we are just ready for the recipe to take a big leap.
Yeah, you were talking about design, and I saw it on your website. It's also mentioned Life by Design. So, Ashwin Sheth Group is known for design driven innovations. Could you share what inspires these unique and timeless designs of your projects?
As a group philosophy has always been to create landmarks. We are known to create destinations, whether it was central destination like Thane Platinum Belt or Kandivali Premium Upward Mobile Location, or when we did in Vasai and there, or whether it is in international market. Our objective is how do we turn the whole micro market into a destination, and in order to do that, design plays a significant role. In fact, we spend lots of our hours, days, and months to to apt it out in such a way that the product is rightly designed. There's no wastage. Maximum carpet area for living is given to customer. Right kind of amenities are given to customers. Vastu is taken care. Height, light, and ventilation, cross ventilation is properly planned. Safety is also taken into care, and hence design mantra of our the live life by design is extremely critical. It's the DNA of Ashwin Sheth Group brand, and our projects have aged well is because of the right design mix, and we also take a lot of initiatives in eco-friendly and green initiatives, which are part of the green initiatives of design. And so, if someone has to sum up for Ashwin Sheth, it is design is the core epicenter that we do, and based on the consumer insights and the consumer aspirations and requirements, we evolve our design around it.
Has there been any change in the designs from past, say, 10, 20 years to now?
I think it has only evolved for the benefit of the consumer and for the benefit of the society. Like we have two segments. One is inward looking, which is your house, your apartment, which is properly planned. And one is outward living, community living, which is your space and amenities and your things and greenery. Both balance makes a product really a great experience for customer to live.
Absolutely. And you mentioned international markets. If you talk about global cities, Mumbai is mentioned in one breath with London, Paris, New York. How do you see Mumbai's real estate market evolving in the coming months?
While as a consumer brand, we are extremely focused on consumer requirement and behavior, we have also studied what are international trends, what do consumer likes, what kind of aspiration they have in luxury segment, because luxury is a very evolving market and premium segment. And from that perspective, Mumbai is significantly evolved. I must say, in a lot of projects, in a lot of locations, they can be compared with anyone from London or Manhattan or even from Singapore or Dubai. uh, the other part is Mumbai is booming with infrastructure growth. I think Mumbai will become the epicenter because of the location connectivity. Each locations will start developing, and in that, if any city to blossom and to compare themselves with international cities, infrastructure plays a significant role. A lot of money is there in Bombay, right? And different micro markets have different aspirations and requirements. So whether it is a 10 lakh rupee apartment to a 200 crore rupee apartment, Bombay is diverse. Yeah.
So we at Magicbricks recently launched Housing Sentiment Index, and it revealed that millennials and Gen Z are becoming high intent customers in real estate. Are you also observing this trend?
In fact, I was part of that conversation when the housing index report was launched. It's a great initiative by Magicbricks. I think very well planned, very well articulated. The reach was right, the sampling was right, present, and the method of identifying between a range of up to 200 and to identify which side is going to which city is going to have how much is the potential demand for the coming year. Will it be bullish or bearish? I think it's a fabulous report. We are already started using some of the insights in our business. To give you a perspective from that thing is that what has happened post COVID is that the millennials and Gen Zs have realized the importance of their own personal space. And you will be surprised across nationally, some 33% increase in buying has happened from the new first time buyers, home buyers, and which are millennials and Gen Z, predominantly millennials. And in our case, I was just giving to one of the investor an anecdote that our consumer base 3 years before for millennials was some 12 to 13% only. But recently, when we were doing the analysis, is almost reached to 38 to 39. It is a clear reflection what happened nationally and what's happening with the brands who are in the premium films. They are extremely forward-looking consumer. They aspire for experiences. They look for lifestyle. They don't mind paying little more is because they are extremely positive about their career. And their age is on that side. They think that every 3 4 years they can double their money, and so yes, there is a significant change, and millennials and Gen Zs are buying in big volumes.
So the way people live and what they want from their homes has changed recently. Given these changes, how do you see the design evolving in the new projects to meet the preferences and needs of this new dynamic generation?
The average consumption of an area was between 580 to 620 carpet area, has moved up to almost 900 950 carpet area, which means the average consumption has increased almost by 30 to 40%. And that has changed the whole dynamics of planning and design, is because pre-COVID the era was the smaller homes, volume sell, it's easier to do, while post-COVID the rule is bigger homes, better homes, a space which they can use it as an office come space, and that has made 2 and 3 BHK a lot more hotter. While pre-COVID, the inventory that was the hottest hot cake selling was 1 BHK and 2 smart homes. But now 2, 3, 4 is the ones which are selling the maximum. Jodi apartments a lot.
And there has been a lot of addition to the amenities as well, like over the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So few of the amenities I'll give you, which we added and we realized consumers loved it because we listened to consumers when we asked them what has made them tick about a project. A lot of these cafes in the project, Wi-Fi zones where they can work from any place, library where they can use and they can because it's silent and you can do your work. Uh, Business lounges in the projects where they can meet their clients, their people, where they can host their business associates. So a lot of these amenities have changed. We even have some of the amenities like shared conferences zone where they can do a presentation to a larger audience at one go. So those are the things people are appreciating a lot.
Yeah, so you mentioned that post COVID, there already has been an increase in millennial home buying. But what about Gen Z? What would you recommend to these new customer cohorts to realize their dream of home buying, especially at a time when the prices are skyrocketing?
Okay, first, I have a fundamental belief. I always believe this that specifically to Mumbai, I'm saying Mumbai is an island city. It will always go vertical because there's no space to go in the writer circle like it is in Bangalore or Gurgaon or NCR. So prices going high is no choice. It will keep going. The cost of infrastructure, the cost of cement, the cost of material like steel, everything is going up, right? A developer intent is to give a great product, which means a quality product. I'm talking of category A developers, top 10 developers who are very focused about quality. In this case, the Gen Zs need to be very clear that they need to take a quality product. Yeah, they should look at interacting and looking at the brands which are doing really good, who have a legacy of delivery, who are customer focused, who are not overnight fly operators, someone who is known to complete projects. And once they have done that homework, then they can invest and can pay that premium is because they will get that premium in appreciation in the form of better lifestyle, well thought expenses when they will do the home's interior and all. And equally, if they not and they are doing it as an investment, even then the demand for a quality product will always fetch a higher premium.
Now, there is a hidden need for initiatives to bring out a clear picture for buyers in this chaos. And we at Magicbricks have certain initiatives like home loans or the newly launched Magic Homes, where we put spotlight on the under construction properties and they're aimed at assisting customers closer to their dream homes. So, what in your view, how are these initiatives helping the industry?
I think it's a great initiative by Magicbricks. Uh, they are a portal like a search engine where a lot of these consumers look for buying their homes, and first search touch point is basically magicbricks.com. Yeah. Uh, what it does is basically because the home loan services are provided or other information about the competition, micro market, and availability, a consumer gets a lot of ease initially while buying a process. Remember, it's the biggest financial and emotional decision a human being can take in his life. You buy a car, you don't like, you can use the other one. You buy a phone, luxury phone, you can't use it, you will change it. You take a car, you will test drive and see. But home is something where you have just booked on a piece of brochure, which is highly emotional and financial decision. Yeah. So coming back to what I was trying to say is that if this consumer is aware and he says, great, Magicbricks is giving you those initiatives like if I want to buy a home, but my financial loan banking is not getting through, and Magicbrick is providing that support. The first initial push is given, and I can then go ahead with the transaction. So, in a way, I think it's a great initiative once again, and people are looking at this kind of financial support from industry leaders because it really helps the consumer to fulfill their dream of buying a home.
And now, the $1,000,000 question. Our viewers always want to know, renting or buying? As a developer, what would you recommend?
Well, this is a question that I've been questioned multiple times. If you want to take a home on rent, you will take from the person who is the owner of the apartment,
Yeah.
which means he is buying. If there is no owner of an apartment, will you be able to rent it out? The answer is no. Equally, if I'm a buyer of the home, why would I buy if I'm not going to stay there? If only if there is a consumer there who wants to take it on rent. So it's always going to be mixed. It is based on the life cycle, aspiration, and the stage of which a consumer is. For example, for a Gen Z, someone who has just started working, I think for him to stay on rent makes really financially and economically sense. But once he transfers from Gen Z to millennial, I think it is extremely important for him to create an asset for him because assets do give you returns in the longer run. And then he should definitely buy because he has an age factor with him. The earlier you start, by the age of 35, 40, you're loan free. Yeah. So it's a good combination of age group and the stage of life that you are, that you should plan of buying a home. Mid 30s are the people who look for upgrading because they have done hard work for the last 10, 12 years in their corporate life, and they believe that they deserve a better upgrade, and that's where they buy bigger homes. While luxury segment is a pure extravagance in their minds. It's the indulgence they believe, the marker of status that they have. They want to convey to the society that they have arrived, and that is a segment where we get to see lot of different mindsets of consumers. But buying a home is definitely an asset as an investment, and I think every India is evolving in the stage of mentality wise, psychology wise investment trend as compared to West, where the investments are higher. I think the young generation now with millennials and Gen Zs, they've realized that investing in an asset is far better, because from there, and while you're staying on rent and you invest, you can create an asset, and then this asset will make you another asset. So from a perspective individually, my own self, I would always recommend that to invest in an asset.
So, what would be your advice to our viewers if they're considering to invest in residential real estate market?
I always compare Mumbai real estate or any real estate in India with equity market. Yeah, uh, very difficult to predict when to enter. Yeah, you will think now it's already reached high, 3x is the price, I should wait, market will come down. And then the market goes to 7x, 10x, and then you suddenly realize, oh, I'm out of the market, because the income doesn't grow the same speed at which this goes. And then you say, I will have to wait for. Sometimes it happens reverse, though you have taken an asset, the market has gone down and the prices have gone down, and you said, why have I paid a high? I should have waited and it could have. So I think it's a chicken and egg situation. In my view, if it's a personal use apartment, you should never wait. As long as you are convinced with the product and the aspiration of your lifestyle that the product and the brand fulfills. Because in that prime location where you want, very limited opportunities there, so you should not miss out. Right time is today. For investment, you may do little more window shopping till you find that it is the best price you have achieved. So in short, I think time is there. If you haven't clicked or you haven't done the button on home, this is the time to click,
The time
and
is
it's
now.
now.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Bhavik.
you,
Thank you.
Shipra.
This
It was
has
pleasure.
truly been a very learned
Yeah.
experience. And to our viewers, if you have any more questions, please stay tuned, because we will come back with another episode of such conversations
Please.
to answer your questions.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Shipra.
much for
Thank
watching.
you,
Thank
Shipra.
you.
Thank you, Magicbricks.